Okay, hi, I'm back. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our pipette, which has been sitting in the alcohol. So we're gonna make sure we get all of the alcohol out of there before we pipette any nutrient broth, which we have nutrient broth here with which is it's labeled E. coli because that is the culture that we're going to be dealing with right now. Okay. So the first thing that we're doing is we have our pipette, we have our nutrient broth. No E. coli is in here just yet. What we're going to do is sterilize the tip of the nutrient broth. I'm going to move the alcohol out of the way with this flame that I have here. So I'm going to bring it a little bit closer to me so we can see what I'm doing. I'm going to move this out of the way so you can see the flame. This is our flame, and this is what we're going to use to sterilize the tip of the nutrient broth so that we can withdraw the nutrient broth that we need to put into the E. coli culture. Okay, it's a dry form of E. coli, so we have to put some nutrient broth to activate it. Okay, so here we go. Over the top, we're gonna turn over the top of the flame. Over the top, we're going to just twist and turn, turn, turn. Okay, so now we're going to withdraw just 0.25, which is a very small amount of nutrient broth. So without touching the edge of the tip of the nutrient broth tube, we're just going to go down and withdraw about 25. That should be about 25, I think. Let's make sure. Okay, we don't need that much, so we'll just hold that there. So before we put the cap back on to the nutrient broth, we're going to sterilize it again and then put the cap on, okay, to close it up. Okay, so we're going to sit that back down. Now, this is our E. coli tab. So I'm going to take off the cap of that. I'm going to put the nutrient broth that we drew out of the nutrient broth tube. I'm going to place it in here. And that's that. And I'm going to close the cap. Okay, so then we're gonna kind of let that marinate in there, dissolve completely. So I think it said to let it dissolve, let it sit and dissolve for about, if I'm not mistaken, we put it in there, let it dissolve. And then once it's dissolved, we will put the dissolved E. coli completely, all of it completely into the nutrient broth. So that will be our new E. coli solution, okay? So while I let that dissolve, I will prepare myself to, I will put my pipette back into my alcohol until I'm ready to use it again, okay? And then I will come back and we will transfer the E. coli into the nutrient broth, okay? Thank you.